Of all the branches of men in the forces, there is none which shows more devotion and faces grimmer perils than the submariners, says Winston Churchill. Hello, I'm Ihsan Ghani, your Bioscope host. As they say, you may leave a submarine, but the submarine will never leave you. So being a submariner, let me in this segment recommend my two favorite submarine films. Back in the 80s, when an American friend working with me on installation of a new weapon system on Pakistan Navy submarines gave me a book and said, this was gifted to me by a US submariner friend who remarked that he learned more underwater warfare tactics from this book than he learned in the US Navy War College. Thus, in part one of the two-part segment, I'll explore the journey from book to film in the hunt for the Red October. In 1990, just as the Cold War was ending, John McTiernan turned a complex military novel into a gripping Hollywood thriller when he adapted the 1984 Tom Clancy's debut novel. Tom Clancy's career as a novelist took a leap, especially after President Reagan remarked that he enjoyed reading the book. Trump doesn't admit reading it. One, because he doesn't read. Two, he can't decide whether he should be Captain Ramos or Jack Ryan. And third, he doesn't need to. After all, he's the best submariner ever. The story follows a Soviet submarine captain, Marko Ramos, who was defecting in the top secret, super silent Alpha class submarine to the US due to profound disillusionment with the Soviet system, triggered by his wife's death caused by a negligent, politically connected doctor. The novel popularized the book genre of techno-thriller into the mainstream and is famous for its technical detail, naval strategy, submarine technology, and political tension. It doesn't just tell a story, it explains a world. Since the novel relies heavily on explanations, the film makes a key shift. It focuses less on technical details and more on character and tension. One of the film's strengths is performance. Sean Connery plays Captain Ramos with calm authority, while Alec Baldwin brings intelligence and curiosity to Jack Ryan. Instead of long explanations, the film uses human interaction to carry the story. Another key difference is pacing. The novel is slow and detailed. The film is tighter, more focused. It simplifies complex ideas to keep the suspense alive. And instead of explaining everything, it shows it. Through sound, silence, and atmosphere, the quiet of the ocean, the confined space of the submarine, the constant uncertainty. So what makes this adaptation successful? It understands, and we explained it in our book to film, The Great Debate, it understands that film and literature are different. The book builds tension through detail, the film builds tension through experience, and both tell the same story of trust, risk, and the thin line between enemy and ally. A must-read book, must-watch film. See you in part 2 with another masterclass submarine movie.